What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Guts and Guns. This should be episode 2 or vlog number 2. It's finally here. I'm super excited. I'm going to show you guys what this is in a little bit, but real quick, I just want to give a big shout out to my boy Rudy Gonzalez. We're here in Studio B is what I'm going to call it. This is actually his studio, his setup. So I want to send him a big shout out and thank you for hooking it up today. Here we go. Drum roll. Psych, it's not a PSA. Here it is. It's actually not built. I just kind of threw it together so you guys could take a look at it. Reason why it's not built yet, we just finished taping a little tabletop review where we tore it down, gave you all the specs and some of the reasons why I went with what I went, what they weigh, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that footage for you guys right now. Let's just run through the part, guys, and so I can show you guys what everything that I picked out, and I put quite a bit of research into it, and hopefully this will help out the next guy that's working on his lightweight upper build. Okay, let's start off with the upper receiver. This is a Anderson Manufacturing stripped slick slide upper. If I'm not mistaken, this is 7075 T6 aluminum. I know these come with different, they're manufactured in different places. I don't know exactly sure how that works or what the name of the manufacturing plant is, but for whatever it's worth, for any of you guys that know more than I do out there, which is probably everybody, this one has that little square up top, which I've actually seen on some of the PSA uppers, so I'm guessing it's manufactured in the same plant. So anyway, once again, there it is, 6.4 ounces in total. We'll just take it off one more time so you can see the scale is zeroed and put it up on there one more time. 6.4 ounces on the strip slick side, no forward assist, and no door here for the no latch on here on that one. Let's go ahead and move over to, well, you know what, we probably should have started with this. This is a Faxon 16-inch pencil profile barrel, chambered in 5.56 NATO, 1 1/8 twist, and if I'm not mistaken, based on the research that I did, it's probably gonna be the lightest 16-inch barrel you can find out there, guys. I highly doubt there's anything lighter yet, unless you're looking into carbon fiber or anything like that, but carbon fiber, you're gonna pay a pretty penny. So like I said, this is kind of like a budget build as well. So let's go ahead and measure it out, weigh it out, I'm sorry. 1 pound 3.4 ounces. This is a cheap kitchen scale from Walmart, so I don't know if the weight is exact, but that's what I'm getting for whatever it's worth. And let me just put it up there one more time, let it clear, put it up there, so at least I'm getting consistent readings. 1 pound 3.4 ounces, guys, on the barrel. That's Faxon on that one. Heart of the rifle, like everybody says, we have the AIM surplus lightweight bolt carrier group, included the bolt. I read reviews on this one, and there's very few videos out there on YouTube talking about it, but it's supposed to be pretty decent. Now, I was caught between this and the Brownells lightweight bolt carrier group. I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why I decided to go with this one. I saw another video for somebody who had a lightweight build, and they explained something that was pretty interesting to me, so we're gonna go ahead and mate it real quick. Obviously it's not together, right? But whoops, wrong way. So basically what I was seeing, or what they were explaining, was that as far as the Brownells ones goes, the Brownells one, when you stick the carrier group in there and it's finally inserted, you can see that you're gonna have a gap back here, and that's just basically a gap that's inviting dust and debris and dirt and all kinds of stuff that's gonna go in there. So the Brownells one had a little bit of a wider gap back here, like you can see there, and this one sits a little bit further back, closing up that gap. And then considering that there's no door, I would prefer that that gap is a little bit more minimal. So that's why I decided to go with that particular lightweight boat carrier group. So let's go ahead and weigh that. 8.8 ounces on this one. 8.8 ounces on that one. So just for comparison, for comparison's sake, I have, this is a PSA from Metal State Armory, mil-spec nickel boron boat carrier group. Let's go ahead and see the difference of weight on there. So that's 11.7 ounces. So 11.7 to 8.7. We're saving about, what's that, 3 ounces? Might not seem like a lot, but I promise you guys that once you have the total package put together, you can definitely feel the difference. And if you've done any sort of training or any sort of long range sessions, you know that ounces equal pounds and pounds equal pain. So yeah, that's just for comparison, guys. So once again, that's the AIM Surplus nickel boron lightweight boat carrier group on that. This right here is gonna be your barrel nut that comes with the Stinger handguard. The reason why I want to show you this before the handguard is because I couldn't believe how freaking light it is. Let's just see if it even registers in the scale at all. Okay, yeah, I guess it does. 1.2 ounces. That's ridiculous, guys. This weighs nothing. 1.2 ounces. So yeah, we started off with the barrel nut, and just for shits and giggles, I guess, this is the connector piece that's gonna hold the connector piece with the little screws that's gonna hold the handguard down to that barrel nut. 0.3 ounces. So for whatever that's worth. I know some people like to be very specific. So yeah, now let's get to the handguard. Stinger. This is the Vulcan from Stinger USA. 8.7 ounces. That's pretty freaking light. What I wanted to let you know on this one, look out for the sales that Stinger has on there, guys. They have some pretty freaking nice sales. This is apparently supposed to be a blemished model, and I got it for about $50 cheaper, which with taxes and shipping and whatnot, I ended up paying less than 120 bucks. I don't recall the exact number, but I want to say around 120 bucks. I don't even think it was that. It was probably like 115 something. But yeah, this is their 13-inch handguard, and once again, 8.7 ounces, which is nothing. Stinger, again, made in the USA, but these are pretty freaking awesome, guys, and they're pretty dang comfortable too. Another really cool thing about this handguard is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 up here M-lock slots that you can attach whatever you need to on there, lights, lasers, chainsaws, whatever you want to put on there. Charging handle, you gotta go with a Raptor, right? It's pretty much the standard out there, guys. This is the Raptor LT for light. Let's see what that weighs. 1.2 ounces. Wow, nothing. 1.2 ounces. So for comparison, this is a mil-spec charging handle that came off of that other PSA upper that I got. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. 1.1 ounces on the mil-spec. So this doesn't weigh much more, pretty much almost the same as a mil-spec, but the ergonomics and the comfortability is just off the charts. Let's talk muzzle devices. Well, let's go ahead and measure that. Let's go ahead and weigh that crush washer for everybody wants to be picky on there. Yeah, the scale won't even register it, so let's just say it's pretty dang light. You know what? I'll leave it on there so we can weigh the muzzle device. This is gonna be the VG6 Epsilon SL. SL stands for slimline, if I'm not mistaken, and it does have the pre-drilled hole for pinning. For any of you guys have a 4.5 inch build out there, you want to go ahead and pin this to the barrel and bring it to that overall length of 16, so you could be legal to use stocks and whatnot, so you don't have to use a brace. That's 1.6 ounces, so that's pretty freaking light as well. So that's that. And this muzzle device, it'll be the first time that I ever use the SL, but I actually have the regular Epsilon, and it's a pretty good all-around muzzle device, guys. Not just myself, but a couple of buddies also have it as well, and it keeps your shots pretty flat. It keeps the rifle pretty flat when you're shooting, and it does give you a little bit of flash hiding capabilities. Let's go ahead and get into the last piece here, the last two pieces which go together. This is gonna be the this is just a typical Spikes tactical melanite coated gas tube. This is a mid-length gas tube, 0.7 ounces for whatever that's worth. And of course, because I'm going with all lightweight here, including the lightweight bolt carrier group, I had to do an adjustable gas block, guys. This is from Seekins Precision, and the weight on there is 1.8 ounces. So yeah, there you go, guys. Pretty much that's my whole build. Let me go ahead and throw it all together and weigh it all together, just so you guys can have an idea what the final weight is gonna be like. And then for shits and giggles, we'll compare it to something else that I have pretty similar. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Okay guys, I went ahead and somewhat put it together. 3 pounds, 2.4 ounces. I'm pretty proud of that, guys. This kind of gives you guys an idea, and it saves you a little bit of research on your next build. Now, just for comparison, this is an upper that I bought for my wife. This is on my wife's rifle. This is a PSA pencil profile stainless steel 16-inch barrel with the they just call it lightweight handguard. This isn't a lightweight upper, it's just a mil-spec upper. Obviously it has a forward assist and door on here. But I'm just curious, mil-spec bolt carrier group and mil-spec charging handle. Let me go ahead and throw it on there and see what the difference is. Here we go. Okay, so we got 4 pounds. 4 pounds even. Of course, it has that little extra rail on there with the Mo hand stop, grip stop. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. So 4 pounds, and on here, 3 pounds, 2.4 ounces. So that's quite a bit of difference, guys. That's about 10 ounces lighter. So yeah, needless to say, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, and real quick, finally, this is just the corresponding lower to that upper I showed you guys right now. It's my wife's. So I'm getting 2 pounds, 2.5 ounces. Let me get the grip out of the way. Yeah, 2 pounds, 2.4, 2.5 ounces. Obviously, This is just stock lower the way it comes from PSA. So you have the Mo Plus grip and the Magpul Mo stock. But just so you can get an idea of what'll be the total weight on this rifle, let me go ahead and put it together. So if you just bought your standard lower and just bought a standard lower and threw that upper that we just put on there, look at that, 5 pounds, guys, 5 pounds. So yeah, that's just to give you an idea, and I hope you guys got some good ideas out of it, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Okay, and we're back, guys. So yeah, that was it with this build. There was some stuff that I'm pretty sure I left out, but I don't remember, so I'll do my best to go ahead and include all that on the description. I'm gonna go ahead and also hook you guys up with some really badass links. I did a lot of research when I was building this, and I'm gonna refer you guys to some really good articles from Pew Pew Tactical, also videos from other YouTubers that I found regarding some concepts that I took into consideration when building this rifle. For example, one of the biggest things was the aluminum nut. I wasn't sure whether to go with it or not, because there's some debate out there. There's pros and cons to it. I'm gonna let the people that know a little bit more about that do all the arguing in the comment section. But yeah, I read enough about it that convinced me that it's gonna work. So like I said, that's it. Now finally I get to build it and actually go out and shoot it. So I mean, I'm pretty excited. I'm ready to go. And if you guys like it, go ahead and let me know in the comment section so we can post up a follow-up video of it. I'll go ahead and slap it together with a lower, put an optic on it, and finally complete it and actually shoot it. We'll go ahead and do that and get you guys some footage of it, and also give you an update on it. And that's it for today. Hope you guys like it, and thank you. Next time, deuces. Bye.